Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I go by Londoncookss, and today's tutorial is going to be on some juicy buttermilk fried chicken. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the family. Today we're going to be using some oil for deep frying, chicken seasoning, some paprika strictly for coloring, garlic powder, black pepper, Italian seasoning, and this one is optional, you guys. I just like Italian seasoning in my fried chicken. I think it gives it a little kick. All-purpose seasoning, Sazon, buttermilk. This is about 2 cups of white flour. And I have 1 pound of chicken. I think this is maybe 2 pounds, you guys. It's a half of a small chicken chopped into pieces. So the very first thing that I did was to wash my chicken using vinegar and cool water. And you guys, this is a very important step. It's important to wash your meat. I don't care what anyone has to say. And don't wash your meat using warm water. Wash it using room temperature or cool water. I'm very picky with food, you guys, so I removed the chicken skin during the cleaning process, and I also removed any excess fat that was on the chicken. I seasoned the chicken using 1 teaspoon each of Sazon, black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, paprika, and also the chicken seasoning. I added about a half a teaspoon of the Italian seasoning here and also salt. I'm going to allow my chicken to marinate for about 4 hours or so, but before I do that, I added just enough buttermilk in here to cover the chicken. And as you guys can see, I'm raising each piece just to ensure that the buttermilk gets beneath, but I'm not rubbing it or anything like that because I'm not trying to disturb the seasoning. And if you don't have access to buttermilk or simply just don't have it, that's fine, you guys. You can always make it at home. It's 1 tablespoon vinegar to 1 cup of milk. It will start looking a little curdly, almost like the milk is going bad, but that won't be the case. That's just the acid from the vinegar. I seasoned my flour using the seasonings that I used to season my chicken, and I only used maybe about a half a teaspoon of each. Do not over season your flour, you guys, because the chicken already has seasoning on there. And the last thing you want to do is to over season your flour, and then your chicken turns out salty. I'm now prepping my chicken for frying, and all that I'm doing, you guys, is just coating each piece of chicken using the flour, and of course I'm going to shake the excess flour off before adding it to the pot. I don't care for too much coating on my chicken, and I don't care for eggs in fried chicken. So once you get to this part of the cooking process, feel free to customize this part to your liking. My pot is already on the stove that has been getting heated. I'm also using my cast iron skillet pot, and I did add enough oil to the pot to turn it into a deep fryer. Also, I added 1 whole Scotch bonnet to the pot that I did not cut or anything like that, strictly for flavoring. Now that I'm done prepping my chicken, I'm going to start frying them, and I'm doing this over a medium-high heat, you guys. The material of the cast iron skillet pot, just in case you don't own one, it's somewhat of a Dutch pot, so it's pretty thick, and it can definitely withstand the heat, but you don't want your flame to be too high. To start messing with your chicken color, and the inside is not going to cook quick enough, and you know the rest. I allowed my chicken to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes per side, and even though I did this, you guys, the picky eater in me still went back and flipped them a few times, and it kind of messed with my color, which I'll definitely show you guys in the end. My chicken is now done, and a good way to tell if your chicken is ready, you guys, you can insert a food thermometer into the thickest part of the chicken, such as the thigh or the drums or just any thick piece that you're using. Once that food thermometer reads 165 degrees Fahrenheit, then you're good to go. Or you can insert a knife into the thickest part, and if the juices are running clear and it's not bloody or anything like that, then your chicken should definitely be ready. Because I flipped my chicken a few times and I don't think I had enough oil in the pot, you guys. My chicken came out just a little bit darker than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. They were still really delicious, really juicy. We truly enjoyed them, and I hope this tutorial was helpful. I truly also hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and also don't forget to check out my e-cookbook, Spices Life.